Live with Ches, we up next. Live with Ches, sports prepared. Live with Ches, live up next. Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.
Hello. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of Live with Ches. I'm your humble host, Cameron Chester, and today we are talking NFL news. I want to talk about the recent trades that happened after the trade deadline, and it's been some crazy ones, been some questionable ones, but also been some very interesting ones. So let's just talk about it right now. All right, let's start with Khalil Davis. Khalil Davis was acquired by the 49ers, and the 49ers sent a 7th round pick for him. I feel like this is good for both teams. 49ers need to add more pressure to the quarterback. Nick Bosa, he could do a good amount of the work, but he just can't do all of the work. But that's going to help in the 49ers' favor. And then Texans get a decent 7th round pick, I guess, for 2026. I'm going to have to rate that like a C. See how things go, though. Next, we have the Seahawks acquiring Ernest Jones, and then the Titans receiving Jerome Baker. I feel like this is one of the questionable ones that I have to ask about. Both are decent. I guess one just favored the other in an opinion, so different styles of play, but do a C for that one. Next we have Cam Akers. Vikings received Cam Akers. Texans got a 6th round pick for him. Cam, when he had his chances, he didn't look too bad, so that should add more, and him and AJ should do pretty well in the backfield. Next we have one that shocked everybody. The Cowboys trading with the Panthers, and the Cowboys receiving Jonathan Mingo, and the Panthers receiving a 4th round pick. He's a 2nd-year wideout, just had 121 yards on 12 receptions this year, and he caught less than half of his targets. I don't know. That's just one of the just questionable ones, but hey, I'm gonna have to do like a probably like a D for that one. And next we have the Rams trading away Tre'Davious White to the Ravens, and the Ravens acquiring his services, a former All-Pro corner. He's up there in age though, and there were reports that they rather were in the hunt for Marshall Lattimore, but that didn't work out. I'm gonna talk about that later. And I 50-50 on this one. It's been a year since his prime, and he came back from the ACL injury. I don't know, but we'll have to see about this one. I'm gonna have to do like a C- with this one. Next we have Preston Smith heading to the Steelers, and the Packers acquiring a 7th round pick. Preston Smith, I remember at one point was adding high work to his game and stand out, and I'm pretty sure he got paid too, but I guess things just haven't been the same this season, and the Packers are just kind of, I guess, getting him off his book, getting him off their books, and in my opinion, in that situation. But hey, he joins a already nice defense with T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith, and alongside Nate Herbig. I'm not gonna lie, I would make this like a decent C. I know a lot of C's, but a lot of these trades to me were kind of average, and some people got their needs, but I don't know if these players could make an impact. But I feel like Preston has a decent chance of making an impact, because all the attention won't be on him, it'll be on TJ and Alex. But next we have Mike Williams, who got benched by the Jets, and the Jets sent him to the Steelers, and I guess the Steelers kind of regret giving away Deontay Johnson. But all jokes aside, this is an interesting one to me, because he is coming back from the ACL injury, and he had a few mishaps in New York that got him benched. But let's see if him and Russ can have a connection, and also Pickens. He would definitely be the number 2. Pickens would be the number 1. So maybe not a lot of attention will be on Mike Williams in that situation. Next we have Khalil Herbert from the Bears heading to the Bengals, and the Bears get a 7th round pick, 2025. Add more offense, and Zach Moss got hurt, so you got another back next to Chase Brown. And he hasn't really done much this season. Only 8 attempts, 16 yards, 1 touchdown. But hey, he gets a decent backup role. Next we have Zadarius Smith, and the Lions got their edge rusher that they've been looking for. The Browns get a 5th round pick and a 6th round pick. And yeah, I would definitely say this is a B minus for the Lions. I know Zadarius is kind of getting up there in age, and he's looked like he's still got a high motor, but let's see how that worked out. Next we have Baron Browning, the Cardinals acquiring him, and the Broncos receiving a 6th round pick. The Cardinals add some pass rush help, while the Broncos get rid of a kind of often injury prone player for a pick. And hey, the Cardinals shot the gun on this one. They felt like they are in the run. They're also sitting at the top of the NFC West, and that shocks many. But yeah, that's pretty good for the Cardinals. I don't know if an injury-prone player is going to add on to that, but that's going to be a struggle, I guess, in this situation if he does keep getting hurt. But other than that, they're going all in on their defense. And yeah, next we have Cam Robinson, Minnesota tackle. Minnesota receiving Robinson and a 7th round pick in 2026. Jaguars got a conditional 5th round pick that could become a 4th, and adding some much needed help, especially after losing Christian Darrisaw with a knee injury. And yeah, and let's see how this goes. Cam Robinson, though, is a free agent at the end of the season, and the Jaguars are just moving on in a different direction, I guess. So let's see how the Vikings do with that in that situation. But Darrisaw should come back, but they think they know they're in the contention. So they're going all out. Got to in this league. Never know again when you're gonna be in that position. Next, we have Deontay Johnson, and he's leaving the Panthers, even though he was just there for a little bit. And now he's heading to a stacked offense in Baltimore, and that's a good deep threat for Lamar, because I just felt like Nelson Aguilar was just too inconsistent. Bateman shows up, but it's really just Zay and Likely and Andrews, in my opinion. Bateman has his moments. He's doing decent this season, but I feel like Deontay Johnson is going to add more firepower and trustworthful hands more than Nelson Aguilar. Just saying. Next, we have John Uche. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but he's going to the Chiefs, and the Patriots receive a 6th round pick. Yeah, I feel like that's a decent trade. Also, I feel like the Deontay Johnson trade, I forgot to grade that one. I feel like that's a good B. That's a solid B+. But the John Uche trade, I'm gonna have to give this one. I'll give this one a C. Definitely C+. Adding to that already really good defense, and hopefully he can add on to Nick Bolton, and they can be a pretty good duo in the middle. But yeah. Now, finally, let's get to the one that I personally am affected by. The New Orleans Saints traded away Marshawn Lattimore, and the Commanders will receive a Marshawn Lattimore and a 5th round pick. And the Saints will receive a 2025 3rd round pick, 2025 4th round pick, and a 2025 6th round pick. So I felt like we all know this. Saints are one of the biggest chokes in this season, and going from 2-0 and just losing 7 straight games is just alerting rebuilding, firing Dennis Allen. I don't even want to say his name right now, because if y'all don't know, I'm a Saints fan, and I'm just so happy he's gone, but also angry at our GM. But Lattimore was a fan favorite. Injuries kind of hampered his career a little bit, but he was still a dog when he was on the field. But yeah, this is officially the Saints going into rebuild. Commanders getting a legit corner and they're feeling like they can be serious contenders in the NFC, which I think they can. And this is going to help out their defense if Lattimore can stay healthy. And as a Saints fan, this one hurts. This is actually my favorite Saints player. And well, not anymore Saints player, but he at the time when he was on the team, he was my favorite player. And this one hurts. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I guess both teams did well. This is if healthy, A minus, but if he still gets hurt here and there, I would say a B plus. But yeah, folks, tell me what you think. Like and subscribe. It's been your boy Cameron Chester. It's been Live with Ches.
Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.